Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into one of Russia's most chilling unsolved mysteries, the Dyatlov Pass incident. This is a story of 9 experienced hikers, a deadly expedition in the Ural Mountains, and a series of strange, unexplainable events that left investigators scratching their heads. Was it a natural disaster? A secret military experiment? Or something even more sinister? Our story begins on January 27, 1959, when a group of 9 experienced hikers led by Igor Dyatlov set off on a skiing expedition in the Ural Mountains of Russia. Their goal was to reach Otorten Mountain. All of them were experienced and prepared for extreme cold, yet something went terribly wrong. When they failed to return by their scheduled date, a search party was launched. The searchers discovered the hikers' abandoned campsite on February 26. The scene was unsettling. The tent was torn open from the inside, as if they'd left in a panic. Even stranger, they found footprints leading away from the tent, barefoot in the snow, with temperatures reaching -30°C. What could have frightened them so much that they abandoned their tent and gear in these conditions? As searchers continued, they discovered the bodies. Some of the hikers had minor injuries, while others showed signs of extreme trauma. 2 were found with fractured skulls, 2 others had crushed chests. Even more disturbing was that one of the hikers was missing her tongue and eyes. These injuries didn't match what one would expect from an avalanche or fall. Something was deeply off. On a quiet August night in 1977, a strange radio signal was picked up by a radio telescope in Ohio. A single, intense burst of radio waves, lasting only 72 seconds. The astronomer monitoring the signal was so shocked, he scribbled the word "wow" next to it on his data sheet, giving birth to the name we now know as the WOW signal. But what was it? Was it a message from an alien civilization, or just a cosmic fluke? Let's go back to the night of August 15, 1977. At the Ohio State University, a massive radio telescope known as the Big Ear was scanning the sky, searching for signals from distant galaxies and, perhaps, intelligent life. For years, scientists had been combing through data from space with little to show for it. But on this night, something changed. Astronomer Jerry Emmon was reviewing the printed results when he noticed something unusual. A powerful, narrow bandwidth signal had appeared out of nowhere. It was so striking that he circled it and wrote "WOW" next to it. The signal itself was unlike anything astronomers had seen before. It came in a sequence of letters and numbers, 6EQUJ5. These codes indicate the intensity of the radio waves, with each letter and number marking a rise in signal strength. For 72 seconds, the Big Ear detected a powerful signal, and then, nothing. In the world of unsolved mysteries, one book stands out, an enigma that has defied centuries of scrutiny. It's a book written in a language no one can read, with illustrations of plants that don't exist, stars that defy categorization, and mysterious women immersed in unknown rituals. This book is the Voynich manuscript, and it has kept its secrets locked away for over 600 years. Today, we're going to unravel the story of this manuscript. Who wrote it? Why was it written? And most importantly, what does it mean? Our journey with the Voynich manuscript begins in 1912, when a rare book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich discovered it in a Jesuit library in Italy. While browsing through old and rare books, Voynich came across a small manuscript bound in vellum, filled with strange illustrations and cryptic writing. Voynich, captivated by the manuscript's mystery, purchased it and brought it to the world's attention. But where had it come from? And who created it? Voynich's initial research uncovered a small note with the manuscript, suggesting it had once been owned by Emperor Rudolph II of the Holy Roman Empire in the late 16th century. Allegedly, Rudolph purchased the manuscript for a large sum, believing it to be the work of the famous English polymath Roger Bacon. This was the beginning of the manuscript's strange journey from owner to owner, baffling everyone who came into contact with it. Early efforts to decode the manuscript were met with frustration. Experts from every field, linguistics, cryptography, and even art history, struggled to make sense of the strange language it contained. The text didn't match any known language, code, or cipher. And thus, the mystery of the Voynich manuscript was born. Welcome to the world of mysteries and secrets. Area 51, a name that's whispered with both curiosity and caution. Officially, it's just a highly classified U.S. Air Force facility. But for decades, it's been a subject of countless theories, alien conspiracies, and government cover-ups. Today, we're diving deep into everything we know and everything we think we know about this enigmatic location. Let's journey through the history, the mysteries, and the truths behind Area 51. Our story begins in the early years of the Cold War. In the 1950s, the United States government required a remote testing ground to develop advanced aircraft technology and spy planes. Nevada's Groom Lake, with its isolation and vast salt flat, was selected as the site for this secret project. As time went on, Area 51's role became integral to testing top-secret aircraft like the U-2 and later, the A-12 Oxgart. The goal? Develop planes that could fly higher and faster than any enemy aircraft or missiles. It wasn't long before strange sightings started to be reported by nearby residents and airline pilots. Bright lights, unidentifiable objects, and mysterious aircraft unlike anything seen before. Were these spy planes, or was it something out of this world? In 1947, long before Area 51 was established, a mysterious crash in Roswell, New Mexico, led to headlines about a flying disc and sparked what many consider the world's most famous UFO conspiracy. But could Roswell and Area 51 be connected? Experts share thoughts on the possible connections between Roswell and Area 51.
Imagine you're diving in the ocean, and suddenly, you encounter a creature that most people have never seen before, a dwarf sperm whale. These elusive, mysterious whales have a survival tactic so unique that it leaves predators in the dark. The dwarf sperm whale is one of the smallest whales in the world, growing to around 8 to 9 feet in length, about the size of a human surfboard. They're closely related to the much larger sperm whales, but these miniature marvels have a trick up their fins that makes them quite unique. Found in tropical and temperate oceans, they spend most of their lives hidden away in the deep sea. Rarely spotted, their shy nature only adds to the mystery surrounding them. But when they do feel threatened, these gentle creatures have a secret weapon. When you think of an animal releasing ink as a defense, you probably think of a squid or an octopus, right? But surprisingly, dwarf sperm whales have developed a similar strategy. When they sense danger, they release a cloud of dark, reddish-brown liquid from their intestines, a bit like underwater smoke. This ink cloud works just like it does for squid, creating a barrier that gives the dwarf sperm whale a chance to escape. In the murky water, predators are left disoriented, unable to see clearly, allowing the whale to swim away to safety. So, why would a whale evolve to use ink, something typically seen in cephalopods? Scientists believe this unusual defense mechanism evolved because of the dwarf sperm whale's unique lifestyle. Spending much of its life in deep waters, where evasion is crucial, the whale needed a way to avoid becoming prey without relying solely on speed. Dwarf sperm whales are incredibly rare, and because they're so elusive, it's hard to gather detailed information about their populations. Their mysterious lives remind us of just how much we still have to learn about the ocean and its creatures. Protecting them is essential for preserving this rare species and understanding more about our planet's ecosystems. So, the next time you hear about whales, remember that they come in all sizes, from the massive blue whale to the tiny yet cunning dwarf sperm whale. These whales might be small, but their ingenious ink defense proves that sometimes the most remarkable traits come in the smallest packages. Thank you for watching, and if you want to dive deeper into the mysteries of the ocean, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and let us know in the comments what other unique animals you'd like to learn about. Until next time.
For centuries, the oceans have hidden secrets beneath their vast, mysterious depths. Among these secrets are entire cities, lost civilizations swallowed by the sea. Today, we dive deep into some of the most intriguing underwater mysteries, the lost cities in the ocean. Could there be ancient cities, advanced civilizations, or forgotten histories resting on the ocean floor? Many believe that these submerged wonders hold clues to our past, and perhaps even to the future of humanity. Let's explore 3 of the most mysterious underwater cities that continue to captivate archaeologists and adventurers alike. When we talk about lost cities beneath the ocean, one name immediately comes to mind: Atlantis. This fabled city, first mentioned by the Greek philosopher Plato, was said to be a highly advanced civilization, rich in culture and technology. But according to legend, Atlantis vanished overnight, swallowed by the sea over 11,000 years ago. Was Atlantis a real place, or just a myth? Some researchers believe the legend may have been inspired by real events, like the volcanic eruption that destroyed the island of Santorini. Others argue that Atlantis could be hidden somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean, waiting to be discovered. Could this city of legend truly exist, lying in wait beneath the waves? Thousands of miles away, off the coast of modern-day India, lies one of the most astonishing underwater discoveries: the lost city of Dwarka. According to Hindu scriptures, this city was built by Lord Krishna over 5,000 years ago. It was said to be a magnificent, opulent city, with grand palaces and numerous temples. For centuries, the story of Dwarka was thought to be myth. But in 2000, marine archaeologists discovered ruins submerged off the coast of Gujarat. These ancient structures bear an uncanny resemblance to descriptions of the legendary city. Could this be the real Dwarka that was once home to a thriving civilization? And how did it end up beneath the waves? Off the coast of Japan lies one of the most mysterious underwater discoveries to date: the Yonaguni Monument. Discovered in 1986 by a diver off the southern tip of Yonaguni Island, these massive stone structures have baffled scientists and historians for decades. The monument appears to have sharp, geometric shapes, with steps, terraces, and even what looks like a pyramid. Some believe that this was once part of an ancient city that sank into the sea due to an earthquake or tsunami. Others argue that the formations are entirely natural, sculpted by underwater currents. Is Yonaguni proof of an unknown ancient civilization in Japan? Or is it simply a quirk of nature? From the mythical Atlantis to the ruins of Dwarka and the strange formations of Yonaguni, these lost cities continue to ignite our imaginations. As we explore the depths of the ocean, who knows what other secrets we might uncover? Could there be more cities, more civilizations, waiting to be discovered beneath the waves? What do you think? Do you believe these cities are real, or are they simply myths that have grown with time? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into the mystery of lost cities beneath the ocean, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of our channel. Until next time, stay curious. Since the dawn of time, humanity has looked up at the stars and dreamed of exploring the unknown. Today, that dream has become a reality, with nations across the world leading their own missions into space. But which country started it all, and how far have we come? Let's take a journey through the history of space exploration, country by country. When it comes to space exploration, the United States is one of the most iconic leaders. In 1969, NASA achieved what was once thought impossible: the first human moon landing. Neil Armstrong's historic words, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," marked the height of the space race between the US and the Soviet Union. Since then, NASA has continued to push the boundaries, with unmanned missions exploring Mars, the development of the Space Shuttle program, and continued leadership in the ISS. Today, NASA is preparing for Artemis, a return to the Moon and possibly beyond, to Mars. The first space race began with Russia, or more accurately, the Soviet Union, when they launched Sputnik 1, the world's first artificial satellite, in 1957. Just a few years later, in 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human to orbit Earth, cementing the Soviet Union's place in history. Even after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, Russia remains a key player in space exploration. Their Soyuz capsules have been the reliable workhorses for missions to the ISS, ensuring their influence remains strong. China's journey into space has been nothing short of extraordinary. In 2003, they became the third country to send humans into space, and since then, China has made major strides. Their Chang'e missions have explored the moon, including a historic landing on the far side. More recently, China has built its own space station, Tiangong, which is now fully operational. The country has plans to send missions to Mars and has its sights set on human moon landings within the next decade. India's space agency, ISRO, has achieved remarkable feats, often on a fraction of the budget of other space programs. In 2014, India became the first country to successfully reach Mars on its first attempt with the Mangalyaan mission. Their Chandrayaan missions have explored the moon, with Chandrayaan-3 achieving a soft landing on the lunar surface in 2023. India is rapidly becoming a major player in space exploration, with plans for crewed missions and partnerships for deep space exploration in the near future. The European Space Agency, or ESA, represents the collective efforts of over 20 European countries. While not as well known for human spaceflight, ESA has been a leader in science missions, launching satellites and space probes to study distant comets, planets, and beyond. ESA's Rosetta mission famously landed a probe on a comet in 2014, and the agency plays a critical role in international projects like the James Webb Space Telescope. Collaboration is the cornerstone of ESA's approach to space exploration. Other countries are also making their mark in space. Japan has conducted ambitious asteroid missions with Hayabusa, successfully returning samples from distant asteroids. The United Arab Emirates made history by sending the first Arab spacecraft to Mars with its HOPE mission in 2020. From Israel to South Korea, space exploration is truly a global effort, with countries big and small contributing to our knowledge of the universe. As we look to the future, space exploration is no longer a race between nations. Increasingly, countries are working together to push the boundaries of human knowledge. NASA, ESA, Roscosmos, and others are collaborating on missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Whether it's landing humans on Mars or establishing permanent outposts on the Moon, the future of space exploration belongs to all of us. Together, we are unlocking the secrets of the universe, one mission at a time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through the cosmos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more space mysteries and explorations. Stay curious. Deep beneath the icy waters of the Baltic Sea, an enigmatic discovery has baffled scientists, adventurers, and conspiracy theorists alike. A strange, circular object resting at the bottom, unlike anything ever seen before. Could it be a natural formation? A long-lost relic of an ancient civilization? Or something extraterrestrial? In 2011, a Swedish treasure hunting team called Ocean X, led by Peter Lindberg, made a discovery that would soon capture the world's imagination. While searching for shipwrecks and sunken treasures, their sonar equipment revealed something unusual, an object over 200 feet long, 300 feet wide, and perfectly circular. It looked almost like a spacecraft buried beneath layers of silt and sand, and as the team ventured closer, the mystery only deepened. Since its discovery, the Baltic Sea anomaly has inspired a wide range of theories. Some believe it could be an alien spacecraft, crashed and left dormant for thousands of years. Others suggest it may be the remnants of an ancient civilization, like Atlantis, lost beneath the waves. On the more skeptical side, scientists propose that the anomaly could be a natural rock formation, shaped by glaciers during the Ice Age. But even that explanation raises questions: how could a natural formation have such precise, geometric features? When the Ocean X team sent divers to examine the anomaly up close, they were met with strange findings. The object's surface appeared to be made of metal, yet it was covered in a layer of rock, as if it had been there for millennia. Equipment malfunctions added to the mystery, with electronic devices failing near the object, much like the phenomena reported at sites of supposed UFO encounters. And as if that wasn't enough, the shape of the anomaly bore an uncanny resemblance to something right out of a science fiction movie, a Millennium Falcon-like structure, complete with what looked like ramps and staircases leading to unknown depths. Since its discovery, the Baltic Sea anomaly has been studied by marine geologists, archaeologists, and even conspiracy theorists. Yet, no definitive explanation has been given. Some samples taken from the site suggest it may be volcanic rock, while others indicate a man-made origin. Is it a glacial deposit or a structure that holds secrets from an ancient world? Years after its discovery, the Baltic Sea anomaly remains unsolved. Despite numerous expeditions, the true nature of this object is still shrouded in mystery. Is it a geological wonder, an ancient artifact, or evidence of extraterrestrial visitors? One thing is certain, the Baltic Sea anomaly has captured our collective imagination, and its secrets are waiting to be uncovered. What do you think the Baltic Sea anomaly is? A natural formation, an ancient relic, or something otherworldly? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed unraveling this mystery, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world's greatest unsolved mysteries. Until next time, keep your eyes on the unknown.
Welcome to our video on piranha solution. Today, we'll explore a highly corrosive mixture of sulfuric acid and hydrogen peroxide, known for its extreme nature. We'll cover its chemical properties, usage, safety, historical relevance, and impact in lab settings. Before we dive in, it's crucial to emphasize the dangers of piranha solution. Never attempt to make it outside of controlled lab settings. Let's start with the chemical composition. Piranha solution is typically made by mixing sulfuric acid and hydrogen peroxide in a ratio of 3:1. This mixture undergoes oxidation reactions that create a highly reactive environment. As we discuss the reaction mechanism, you'll see how this solution generates intense heat, making it exothermic and even causing vaporization. We'll illustrate these reactions with animations to show the molecular interactions. Now, let's take a look at the history and discovery of piranha solution. It was first used for specific cleaning purposes, and over time, it evolved into a staple in laboratory settings. We'll also cover some famous incidents involving piranha solution to highlight its dangers and the lessons learned from those experiences. Moving on to applications in modern labs, piranha solution is primarily used for cleaning lab glassware, effectively removing organic residues. It's also utilized in industries like microelectronics and high-tech fields. We'll explore research areas where piranha solution plays a critical role, particularly in preparing materials for nanotechnology. Safety and handling are paramount when dealing with piranha solution. We'll discuss the risks associated with its use, including the potential for explosive decomposition and its corrosiveness. Proper personal protective equipment, such as lab coats, goggles, and gloves, is essential. We'll explain how labs create standard operating procedures specifically for piranha solution, detailing storage, mixing procedures, and emergency protocols. In case of exposure, we'll cover first aid measures for burns or inhalation, and we may feature interviews with lab professionals who can share their experiences. Next, we'll address the environmental impact and disposal of piranha solution. It requires careful neutralization before disposal to prevent environmental harm. We'll outline the steps for neutralizing the solution and the chemicals involved in making it safe. Additionally, we'll briefly mention any eco-friendly alternatives being developed or used in labs to minimize environmental impact. We'll also discuss ethical and legal considerations surrounding piranha solution. This includes regulations regarding who can purchase and handle these chemicals, as well as the ethical implications of using such hazardous materials, especially in educational settings. In our real-world stories and anecdotes segment, we'll share personal accounts from scientists and lab technicians who have experience with piranha solution. We'll present case studies of lab accidents involving this solution, detailing the causes, outcomes, and lessons learned. We may invite lab professionals to share their first-hand experiences as well. As we wrap up, we'll recap the key points covered in this video: the chemistry, applications, safety, and environmental considerations of piranha solution. It's essential to emphasize the importance of safe and responsible handling of hazardous chemicals in scientific practice. We encourage you to ask questions in the comments and remind you of the dangers of attempting any experiments at home. Finally, we'll include a Q&A segment where we address potential viewer questions about Piranha Solution, its uses, or its properties. Thank you for joining us on this informative journey into the world of Piranha Solution. Artificial intelligence, it's no longer just a futuristic idea, it's here, shaping our lives in ways we never imagined. From personal assistants like Siri and Alexa to complex systems driving autonomous vehicles, AI is changing everything. But what does this mean for us? And how will it impact our future? Hey everyone, welcome back to Channel Name. Today, we're diving into the world of artificial intelligence, or AI, and breaking down how it's rapidly changing our daily lives, the economy, and even our personal privacy. From voice recognition to personalized shopping experiences, AI is becoming deeply embedded in every part of our lives. It's projected that by 2030, AI could contribute up to $15.7 trillion to the global economy. Let's talk about some of the industries where AI is already making a huge impact. First up, healthcare. AI in healthcare has revolutionized diagnostics, enabling doctors to detect diseases like cancer much earlier and with greater accuracy. AI-driven robots are even assisting in surgeries, making procedures safer and faster. Then we have finance. Major banks are now using AI for fraud detection, predicting market trends, and even helping you budget with personal finance apps. Fraud detection systems powered by AI can analyze thousands of transactions in real time, flagging any suspicious activity instantly. And with robo-advisors, investment is becoming more accessible than ever. But not everything about AI is as perfect as it sounds. The rise of AI also comes with some big questions and serious concerns. One of the biggest issues? Privacy. AI systems often collect massive amounts of data on individuals, from what we buy to what we search online. This data can be used to improve services, but it can also be exploited. There's also the ethical concern of AI bias. AI algorithms are trained on large datasets that might contain biases, which can lead to unfair treatment in areas like hiring, policing, or even loan approvals. For example, a biased AI system could favor certain groups over others. This has been a hot topic in the tech community, sparking debates about how to ensure AI is fair and unbiased. So, what's next? How is AI expected to evolve, and what can we expect in the future? Many experts predict that AI will reshape the job market. While it may automate repetitive tasks, it will also create new roles, jobs that don't even exist yet. Think about roles like AI ethicists, robot technicians, and AI trainers. Another exciting development? Smart cities. Imagine living in a city where AI controls traffic lights to prevent congestion, optimizes energy use, and even improves public safety. So, there you have it. AI is undoubtedly transforming our world in incredible ways, but it also raises important questions about privacy, ethics, and the future of work. As we move forward, it's up to both tech companies and us, as consumers, to approach AI thoughtfully. With responsible innovation, AI has the potential to improve lives while respecting privacy and fairness. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content on tech and the future, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And let us know in the comments, what do you think about the rise of AI? Are you excited or concerned?
Welcome to today's video, where we take a journey through time and explore the legendary 7 wonders of the world. From colossal statues to breathtaking temples, these wonders symbolize the pinnacle of human creativity and ambition. Let's dive in. We begin with the only surviving wonder of the ancient world, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Built around 4,500 years ago for the pharaoh Khufu, this massive structure was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. But how did the Egyptians move such enormous blocks of stone without modern machinery? That's a mystery that still puzzles experts to this day. Next, we travel to ancient Babylon, where the mythical Hanging Gardens were said to have been built by King Nebuchadnezzar II. Towering above the city, these lush terraces filled with exotic plants were an engineering marvel. But here's the catch: historians can't find any definitive proof that the gardens actually existed. Were they real, or simply a beautiful legend? In Greece, the statue of Zeus at Olympia was a masterpiece of sculpture, created by the famous artist Phidias. Towering over 40 feet high, the statue was made of ivory and gold, depicting Zeus seated majestically on his throne. Sadly, like many wonders on this list, it no longer exists. Destroyed by earthquakes and fire, the statue lives on only through ancient descriptions. Our next stop is in Ephesus, modern-day Turkey, where the Temple of Artemis once stood. This colossal structure, dedicated to the goddess of the hunt, was a sight to behold. Built in 550 BC, it was destroyed and rebuilt several times. Its grandeur drew visitors from all over the ancient world, and it stood as a symbol of divine protection and wealth. At Halicarnassus, we find the Mausoleum, a massive tomb built for King Mausolus and his wife Artemisia. Rising nearly 150 feet, the mausoleum was adorned with intricate sculptures and considered one of the most beautiful buildings ever constructed. The term mausoleum has even become synonymous with grand tombs thanks to this wonder. The Colossus of Rhodes, a giant statue of the sun god Helios, stood guard over the island of Rhodes in Greece. At over 100 feet tall, this statue was one of the tallest in the ancient world. Although it only stood for 56 years before being destroyed by an earthquake, it remains one of the most iconic wonders in history, symbolizing the power and wealth of Rhodes. Finally, we journey to Egypt once more, where the lighthouse of Alexandria guided sailors safely into the harbor. Standing around 330 feet tall, this towering beacon was one of the tallest structures in the world and a marvel of ancient engineering. Its light could be seen from miles away, but like many other wonders, it too was destroyed by earthquakes over time. And there you have it, the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Each one a testament to human ambition, creativity, and determination. While only the Great Pyramid of Giza still stands today, their stories continue to inspire us. Which wonder amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating explorations of history's mysteries. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep wondering. Space. Galaxy, many of them potentially harboring life, the question remains, where is everyone? This is the Fermi paradox. Statistically, there should be countless alien civilizations. But despite our best efforts, we've found no conclusive evidence of intelligent life. Are we truly alone, or is something keeping us apart? The universe is expanding, and it's accelerating. But what's driving this expansion? Enter dark energy, a mysterious force that makes up about 70% of the universe. We can't see it or touch it, but we know it's there, pushing galaxies apart. Understanding dark energy could unlock the deepest secrets of the cosmos, but for now, it's a mystery that keeps physicists awake at night. Black holes are some of the most terrifying objects in the universe. These cosmic voids have such intense gravity that nothing, not even light, can escape them. But how exactly do black holes form, while others believe we're missing a fundamental piece of the solar system's puzzle? Mystery. If you've ever looked at a galaxy, you've only seen a fraction of what's really there. That's because dark matter, an invisible and mysterious substance, makes up 85% of the universe's matter. We know it exists because its gravity holds galaxies together, but we have no idea what it's made of. Could it be a new type of particle? Or something even stranger? The search for dark matter is one of the most pressing challenges in physics. The most profound mystery of all, how did in the comments below.